The Comptroller General of the Nigeria Customs Service, NCS, Bashir Adewale Adeniyi, has disclosed that the value of Import Duty Exemption Certificate (IDEC) approvals guaranteed by the federal government rose to 34 trillion naira in 2025, with about 60% covering duty waivers for military hardware imported to address Nigeria's security challenges. Adeniyi made the disclosure on Monday while appearing before the Senate Committee on Finance during an investigation session with Revenue Generating Agency. He explained that government policies, particularly duty exemption and waivers, have significantly reduced the Nigeria Customs Service revenue potential despite record revenue collections.
The presentation this afternoon and seeing a copy of this circular from the Ministry of Finance, a follow-up to the enactment of the financial bill of 28 December 2023. MDAs that generate IGR are obliged, that are self-funding, are obliged to remit 50% of what is collected. What our record has shown is that customs has been breaking the law in a different way.
The committee also directed the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, and the Fiscal Responsibility Commission, FRC, to hold a reconciliation meeting over disputed operating surplus liabilities and submit their findings within 2 weeks. Meanwhile, lawmakers expressed displeasure over what they described as the continued disregard for National Assembly by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, after its Group Chief Executive Officer failed to appear before the committee and instead delegated the Chief Financial Officer, Tajuddin Karim, to represent the company. Supporting the committee's position, Senator Adams Oshomole criticized the absence of the NNPCL boss, insisting that public institutions must respect legislative oversight and remain accountable to the Nigerian people.
Even the President of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he does not delegate his finance officer to present annual budget, which is prepared by financial gurus. Because we are 3 independent arms of government. So if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will leave the villa to address the Senate President as chairman of the legislative arm and the senators and the House of Rep, I have difficulties why NNPC is too big, they are bedridden, there are no medical certificates and so on. May they not be bedridden for too long so that the country can move on. I still think that there is something NNPC is not getting. Namely that you are an agency of government and we are a representative of the people, and you cannot afford to behave as if you consider yourself higher than the representative of the people. We have political authority. But whatever the chairman decides, I accept.
At the same hearing, the chairman of the Senate Committee on Finance, Senator Sani Musa, warned that the committee would invoke its constitutional and legislative powers against the heads of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria, Industry Training Fund, Federal Medical Center, JABI, and other agencies that failed to honor the committee's invitation.
The other list of agencies that are supposed to appear before us today and have refused to appear before us today are the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, Industrial Training Fund, Nigerian Communications Commission. They have written a letter seeking for us to reschedule a date for them when the Chief Executive will be available. Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, Nigerian Railway Corporation, National Environmental Standard and Regulation Enforcement Agency, Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency, Nigerian Institute of Transport Technology, Institute of Agricultural Research, Zaria, Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Service, Federal Medical Center, JABI, Veterinary Council of Nigeria. These agencies have refused to honor our invitations for this investigative hearing. And I want to use this opportunity on behalf of the committee and on behalf of the Senate to ask these agencies to make themselves available to this committee with all the demands we have made to them in terms of looking at their books. Failure to do this, failure to appear before this committee, we will take legislative action and possibly seek for administrative action against these committees, against these MDAs. So the chief executives of these committees, of these MDAs should note that we are doing our constitutional duties, and failure for them to seek rescheduled dates with our secretariat to appear before us will amount to refusing to honor the invitation of the National Assembly, and there will be sanctions for that.